Just as woodworking requires a special set of skills and tools, metalworking too requires a special set of skills and tools. Whether it's traditional blacksmithing and wrought iron work or high-tech welding, you should know that there's only one school in the country that offers both under the same roof. Let's learn more at the New England School of Metalwork in Auburn.
This is Jiang, and it is the Taoist symbol for a craftsman. And early on in the evolution of the building the school and getting the school established with its mission statement, Bruce Albiston, the owner of Maine Oxy, came to me with this symbol. And it symbolizes a time when the craftsman's tools were held in very high regard. Maine Oxy approached me in 1999 with the concept of developing a training facility.
The overall average amperage of that bead
in the areas of weld training technology, weld training safety, welding safety, and different procedures and troubleshooting.
Maine Oxy understood years ago that the welding industry was changing rapidly. About 10 years ago, we understood we needed to diversify. With that, we've created our spec gas division. We created an acetylene plant. We also created the New England School of Metalwork.
Okay, so pull it back a little bit. You'll be able to hear the difference. We offer basic courses in stick welding, MIG welding, which is what they're working with tonight, flux core, and also TIG. Those are the four processes you normally see around in this area of the state.
The school is what helped me the most, because before I came here, I didn't even know how to pick up a MIG gun or a stick and weld.
Good.
You know, I really enjoyed the feel of it and the idea of, harnessing a very powerful natural force such as electricity to join metal together. And I really enjoyed metalwork a lot, and I wanted to kind of translate my art education to a more practical industrial application so that I can go back to work, basically. And I think welding is fun, and I'd like to try it as a career. Okay?
Yeah, all set.
There's such a need for welders and fabricators right now. There's almost not any shops in the whole state of Maine that isn't hiring.
With that, the average welder in the United States is 54 years old. The need for trained welders in Maine for the economy and for the state is phenomenal.
And essentially it's the baby boom generation. And we're all getting ready to retire. And I've noticed this for years. I've been doing this now for almost 34 years. And I first started out because there's a bunch of us kids. And as we got older, looking behind us, there wasn't another group coming up behind us, kind of filling the ranks. A lot of the manufacturers in this state, they're really concerned. Where are they going to get the help they need, especially with the backlog of work? Some of the big contractors, Chimbro comes to mind. They have a couple of the boats coming into the Portland Harbor. They're really looking for welders. There's a huge shortage. We are an alternative. A lot of the folks that come into this class, they have some college. They want to try welding, but a lot of them just don't want to go and unfortunately do the math and the English. They want to get right down and learn how to weld and either do it for a particular job, at home, on the farm or whatever, or they want to change careers. In the same breath, this is my opinion, I think having a little bit of college and welding makes you a heck of a lot more valuable. There's a lot of chemistry and a lot of physics that deal with this stuff. I've had students before in an aluminum class. When we started going over aluminum metallurgy, they go back to the boss and say, this is a chemistry class.
Well, I learned all the aspects of welding, then I went out in the working world and found me a job.
When we created the New England School of Metalwork, we wanted to diversify even further with looking into joining of metals that we had not done in the past. And we did this with the ornamental artwork, the blacksmithing piece, which has had phenomenal result with national trainers throughout the year right at our facility here in Auburn, Maine.
It's the marriage of metal, but while you're forming. The definition of welding on the other side of the school with arc welding, MIG welding, is welding in the absence of pressure. Anything we know of today that is made of a ferrous material, iron or steel, falls under the realm of a blacksmith. Black in blacksmith comes from the fact that he did work primarily with iron and coal or charcoal as his fuel source. So the two of those together produces a black individual dirty and filthy by the end of the day. Grab the wrench.
When you look at something, I think, oh my gosh, how am I going to be able to pound that, you know, form it, and it's amazing with the tools and with Derek's direction how actually easy, much easier. I didn't think that I'd be able to swing a hammer hard enough.
When you get back to the anvil, close it up a little this way.
Okay. Programs here at the New England School of MetalWorks offers the welding and then offers opportunities in blacksmithing. Both of them can be fun and recreational, or they certainly can be put to use in terms of work and employment opportunities.
I'm restoring an old farmhouse, and a lot of the metalwork is, you know, blacksmith made, so I want to try and make some of that stuff for the house too.
Yeah. Okay. Blacksmithing as a general category is one of the very most fundamental crafts that there are. Probably second to ceramics. Very, very hot, a very typical forging heat, and apply this flux to it. Temperature, we can forge this weld.
It's been a thoroughly enjoyable experience. Derek is very knowledgeable. There's actually quite a lot to it, and he's explained a lot of the metallurgical aspects of all of this. It's a starter class, and they offer 3 or 4 more classes right up into cutlery, you know, making of knives and learning about the tempering and all that stuff.
We understood the need of the New England School of Metalwork when we first opened it up. We never understood how quick it would grow and how rapidly the need would be there in the community. We've continued to grow the school with a facility in Hooksett, New Hampshire. We also are opening a travel facility where we'll be doing on-the-road school, not